Chicago State University has been so much embroiled into illegalities when it comes to. I think it's one of the lowly rate
Universities
universities in America, in terms
yes.
of transparency and honesty of their
Dealings. A lot of
and
corruption.
then our own president too, whose authenticity, even his name, is in doubt. Even the secondary school he attended, even the date he stated, the university hadn't existed then.
Before then, yeah.
And if you actually, the secondary school. So I wonder if he actually went to that school.
The secondary school, right?
Yes, or he did anything.
And according to them, okay, well, the thing is that even the school was actually established in 1974, and the first graduates came, I think, 3 or 4 or 5 years after that,
Yes,
not
of
even
course.
immediately.
Yes.
And he said,
he graduated in the university what year? In
1970.
1970.
4 years
he
before.
graduated. So
4 years
probably
before the school was established.
you begin to look at the whole analytical, or the whole just trace it from point 1 to point 0.
They don't really add up.
A lot of things don't add up at
yeah.
all. So my problem is not in I know how Nigeria works. Even if you like disclaim every certificate that was brought, the man is already in power. Is in power. Nothing can be done, because he who pays the piper, he takes the tone. The judiciary has disappointed us so many times, so I don't expect them to fail again this time around. They will still disappoint us.
But kudos to David Hundeyi. I think he has done it.
And then the team of lawyers that Matiku Abubakar was
sent to US. Yeah.
But there is this one idiot. I call him. He's a stupid man, because most times he derails from the point at hand. Instead of tackling the issues, he goes ethnic about it. I don't know why. Like I've always,
I think he has something with the Igbos.
He has a problem with the Igbo people, because in the moment it took Dele Momodu to actually caution him, because Peter Obi was not involved in the US.
He was not the one challenging the guy
who went to the US to challenge whatever he was doing. But in his useless utterances and tweets, he started talking about Peter Obi, and then how he did not do this or do the other one. And this same man is like I told you, I've once said in my podcast that there are two people I don't take their words don't hold waters for me. You talk about Renaud Mokri and
FFK.
You talk about FFK. And then the other man that was also minister too. Keyamo Festus Keyamo.
Those guys.
So you see these three set of people, they are in the same category of liar Mohammed.
Expose them.
So you get the point.
This will actually expose them, and it's just a pity.
He didn't have any reason to
come out and be gaslighting. I think I went through his to a timeline now on Twitter, and he has turned into an echo chamber. He just has all these APC mobs only responding to him. Most times, I think I don't know how we should blame him that much. Or
he's hungry.
Is it that he's hungry?
No, he's hungry because these are political profiteers and political jobbers.
Yeah, but I want to come from another angle. Lately, Asari was on this guy's podcast. Shehu, the anchor on the lead anchor on channels.
Okay.
And at a stage, he went very hard on the Igbos. And the other activist, one other guy activist that was on it, asked him that, what's the problem? We are talking about something here. Don't drill from this. The guy just went say that the Igbos come to his timeline to call him terrorist. So they could not contain themselves. She was surprised. Like the guy said, I think he's a Dejum or something like that. The other guy that I did somebody that is an activist with the Sahara Reporter guy. Okay. So the guy then told him that so what's your problem with the criticism? If somebody calls you name on your timeless, why you just profile the whole of the same thing with what Reno is doing. Yeah. Reno has actually gotten a lot of hit from the Igbo during the campaign. He feels that most people are attacking him. Actually, the obedience.
Everybody who attacked Reno, there's one stupid stuff he does. He call it Reno no good. And people post it
I think
up
he has died. He has died of.
People post that one all up
and those
and
people
down.
did their support.
Those things were things he was just using to him go by. He's a pastor, but a pastor that talks with two sides.
I don't know. I don't know what he actually tries. Okay, if you watch Tinubu's case now, it's very clear. This guy from that secondary school, the college is showing female. Now, what does he stand to gain from defending Tinubu that he actually attended? He went to Chicago State University, and these guys were under oath. Yes, the registrar, this Caleb.
Should I tell you something?
Yeah.
Any person supporting, majority of the people supporting Tinubu are Yoruba people. Even some that were.
No, there are others who are. No, he's not Yoruba. No, he's not Yoruba now.
No, he's more of he's a mixed breed. I don't know.
There are a lot of Yorubas who are not supporting.
But yes, I know a lot of them, and those are the unbiased set of Yoruba people. But you see, someone like Reno was, we all know what he was doing during his election. P2B was the front burner of his criticism. He was singing the praises of Atiku Abubakar, and now Atiku has lost. He was speaking with the left side of his mouth. Now Atiku lost. He's speaking with the right. So you get the point.
I don't know how Atiku.
See, listen, hunger is real, and you know that the country agode.
And I think most people should just ignore him, block him or thereabout.
You cannot ignore him entirely. Do you know why? Because there are lots of very people that there are a lot of people who are in between. They don't know where to fall.
And a lot of the followers.
If you give him that chance, he will sway a lot of them to his rational point of through his own rational point of view. Which is irrational.
No, the guy is very funny. Sometimes I just imagine what he wants to gain from this. During Mohbad's case, I think he sometimes doesn't understand how he draws very easily from the point. Like the others who are giving their own commentary on what is going on, acknowledging the fact that yesterday it was very clear. The registrar said that Mr. Tinubu's certificate, the one dated June 22nd, 1979, and tendered to INEC on June 17, 2002, was not issued by the school, and therefore the school cannot authenticate the source. That one was very clear about it.
And then Tinubu said something about I think there was a case between Tinubu and what was his name? The father to Faust.
Okay, Falana.
Femi Falana.
Okay.
Where in 1999 they went to court actually.
I think he was about certificate, but that one was about University of Chicago. It was not even Chicago State University. He claimed he attended University of Chicago in 1999. Yes. But Ganifa Emi and others got him in that one. But before then, he was already sworn in as the governor.
And then immunity covers him.
That is the he never talked about.
And that is the problem. See, you see, the issue of immunity should be actually a constitutional issue. Currently, now it should be at the front burner. Yeah, because when you go into office, there should be no immunity. Do you know what that immunity means to them? That you cannot be removed.
But I think like legislators don't have that. They can be prosecuted because I saw some of them going to jail from
yes,
that.
Yes, but the elected officials like the governor,
the executive guys,
they are always covered with that immunity.
Yes.
Now, if you remove that immunity, it must even be immunity itself. Even common sense should tell you that listen, our people gave you this in trust, and that even when you stole it, that this thing that you stole, you were not able to handle it. You return it to the owner.
Yeah, and actually, the registrar said that the man never even applied for replacement.
Okay.
He never applied for replacement, so the school never gave him any replacement. Moreno is busy on his timeline saying that Tinubu actually got a replacement from the school and all those kind of things. And nobody from presidency has actually come out to say. But from what we are reading from other snippets of the position, the guy never applied for, but they are saying he attended the school.
Even if he attended, my position of argument is not even really based on the Chicago or whatever. Like I said, Chicago State University, I can stay here. I've been in the academic cycle for some time, and then there is somebody I know who actually brought up one certificate, and it was very questionable. People questioned it publicly at the departmental board meeting as at the time, but my concern is the base, the secondary school. Does it mean to say that Tinubu had actually graduated from the university and now came back and went to secondary school? Or was it that he never had a good result and then he went to Chicago State University and then came back?
The constitution doesn't even require you to have certificate. Just you should have attended and all those things. Instead of forgery. But why should he forge?
Forgery are things that are bound to come in. There is no doubt about it. So I'm not surprised that he forged. Anyways, but he went to wax to do his forgery.
Yeah, he was not done very well.
And then he was fished out.
He was fished out. And but why do you think he actually went into forgery? Because
it was desperate. See, when you do the wrong thing, though, most times you find a way to cover it up. There is no desperation when something is legitimate, but when it's illegitimate, there are a lot of desperation, forgery, and cover up. It's just like when you tell a lie, you have to use another lie to cover the lie. So I'm not surprised of what
the possibility of him not actually attending the school is here, because the way the position went and the way the school is answering, somebody probably go to jail. Because I can't imagine somebody. Okay, imagine the way you are now. If somebody comes and say your certificate, possibly I know their own is not even with you. That when you went to Dubai, you actually lost a lot of them. Will you ever attempt for what reason?
I don't have any reasons to do that. But what I would I know what the law says in regards to that. So what I can simply do is to go back to my school,
get attestation, or even get affidavit for that you lost your result.
Yeah, when you do that, you still need to go to the school. The school, if you need anything about my academic whatever,
you can refer any place to go for.
Even if it's printing the transcript, my transcript is there.
You can do it yourself.
When I applied for masters, they gave me a transcript. But let me tell you the problem we have in this country. A lot of countries, I know somebody who has a degree, who went abroad. That brings us to something. This person is abroad studying, that he graduated from one of the universities within Enugu State. And then I discovered the lady never went there. Yes, I can tell you that. But they printed the transcript for her. Now today she's abroad studying and living fine, So those are the kind of things you see in a country where everything is done.
Everything just goes.
I tell you that most schools, that if you need their certificate today, you just pay someone and then you get.
Yes. And again, there's an argument flying about from the Tinubu's camp that abroad. They don't actually value diploma. You can produce your diploma yourself. Now, even that argument is valid. In our own case in Nigeria, the constitution demands that you bring your certificate. And it's very clear, you can't forge certificate. You cannot just... Imagine they were saying that you can produce your diploma yourself abroad. If that is the case abroad, those things don't apply here. Imagine just you now. Instead of... It's just very funny that you now, currently you don't have your certificate with you. You misplace them. You just go to cafe one day
and then print.
Print.
Really.
But if you had,
the real thing is like right from time I've always been sensitive about documentation. But the major thing is I have them in my drive.
So you can get a photocopy.
Unfortunately, you can get a photocopy. Yes, everything.
I don't even have original copy of my own. I don't really care. It's only my wife that I've collected the original copy from the GC I wrote. But the other one in my school, you can check the results. Online. I'm using my final year like estimate of results with even my last semester results on it. That's how it's prepared. And I go anywhere with it. Anytime they want to say, okay, let me see. When they look at it, I think when I was serving, one of them looked at it. He looked very, very genuine because your last result was there. So the man was just watching it. Say all these people for Yabatech. You know that kind of thing. The man just looked at it and just gave it to you back. But there's a number on it.
Yes, you understand? Of course. It's with that number, assuming like the school I attended, all those things are being digitalized.
Yes.
So you can actually
go to their website.
Yes, and then confirm. Okay, this guy said this is his certificate. You pick out the
number on it.
Yeah, the number on it, and then input it. The year and the person's image and everything about the person appears there.
And I think it's something we need to work on in Nigeria. Every people in the tech space need to work on, especially this certificate, the rate of forgery. Like you are saying now, there should be a centralized system where certificates are passed.
A lot of people are into certificate. From primary school to university.
Almost. When I saw something 20 years there on Twitter, it's a Nigerian thing. Somehow I said yes, it's a Nigerian thing. Almost all the cafes you go to, you see a soft copy of like national ID card, this NIN. A lot of people are using fake driver license up and down, especially this ID card.
Yes, of course.
For ID card sake and all those kind of things. The voters card. A lot of guys are just go inside a cafe and they are forging everything.
Even when they did the NIN, I saw a lot of
fake
fishy works that were
especially when he has to do with something like ID card.
Just present your ID card.
Yeah, most Nigerians don't care, unless they are applying for job, which you know they may be verified, like federal government job, where you ask to.
No, unfortunately, a lot of those people don't verify anything, because if there was verification, INEC should have verified the certificate, the authenticity of each and every one of the candidates. Verify the authenticity of the result they are presenting.
But this is something that I think this Minister of Interior and this communication guy needs to work on something to make this our NIN in a very standardized way, that if you are going to the university, nobody should use rate number. That becomes your rate number. So as you are moving through your life, that is attached to a lot of things. They can just pull out the way they pull out everything from your BVN. Because now it's very hard to forget this thing you are saying, verify. Guy, do you know how many positions we have in Nigeria?
No, but what's their work?
The DSS, right?
This is a work they do once in 4 years, and they are paid for them.
But bros, we don't have all those technology abroad.
No. But what do you mean? Somebody is being paid a huge sum of money. See, there is nobody.
Possibly they should have
nobody in INEC that earns poorly.
No, that's true.
Even the gate man per se, and then you are not doing anything for a whole 3 years. And then in the last 4 years you are asked to do something, and then you're failing. No, you know,
possibly
everybody must all have
to be on deck. In a very good country and a very good setting, even before the election comes, they should have known the people that are most likely emerge, like what they do in every and all those ones.
Yes, of course.
And start working on their documents. Start moving around their document, because for a year ago you would have known that Tinubu, a lot of people, even for 2 years ago, you know that this guy is going and all those kind of you know that currently, you know that in next 4 years, if P2B is alive, somehow or the other, one of the parties will produce him. Yes, Atiku is going down. Tinubu will most likely not run. So Shetima will most likely run. So you see all this kind of thing, you can start working on when this guy go to school, primary school. You start verifying them. So when the guy comes on, you just go.
That is why you have some investigative journalists like David Hunde.
They can hire a lot of them now.
They will not. You can see they are witch hunting Sunday. If they catch him in this country, they will just kill him.
Yeah, he was.
Get the point. If they catch him in this, cross the boundary of this country, he's gone.
We need 2 hours.
So forget it.